Best dietary behavior with easy steps. Modifying dietary behavior. If you make the decision to lose weight and follow a low-calorie diet, you have to be filled with the will to repel stimuli that may increase the amount of food intake, depend sort as well as the quality of food, so you should follow a healthy dietary behavior. When a person is forced to change the behavior of food, he must necessarily change his general behavior during the day by following healthy lifestyles, such as staying away from sleep for more than 8 hours continuous, drinking water in the required amount per day, as well as walking for an hour a day. Tips for changing dietary behavior. There are a range of tips that have achieved many successes to change food behavior easily without any difficulties, including the following. Allocation of a dining room to transform the food experience from unhealthy to healthy by allocating a room in the house for food only and free of television, newspapers or books, where one activity is enough to talk to someone else, as it is preferable that room is far from the kitchen as well as free of any other type of food except what man eats. Hunger dispensing with the idea of eating in order to fill free time or feeling bored, where food should be eaten only when feeling hungry, as well as doctors recommend that there be certain specific times during which meals are eaten. Snacks. If you are hungry between the 3 main meals, you should give up the idea of fatty foods, sweets or even juices, preferably eating whole fruits of vegetables and fruits with low calories as fruit of apples, peaches, pears or vegetables such as cucumbers or carrots, and if you do not feel hungry, preferably don't eat anything and drink water only between meals. Dining while doing tasks. Some people eat while doing other activities such as watching TV, working on the computer or driving, all of which are very bad. If it is difficult for you to carry out this step, can replace fatty foods with vegetables, fruits, popcorn or low-calorie foods. Thermal contains natural fiber for a sense of satiety. Stay away from mental disorders. Distance from loneliness and depression as well as anxiety and stress, because all of these conditions can open a bout of open appetite to food as a kind of escape from this sad feeling. Reward. The method of reward can always be followed to give the desired self as well as protect the will and stimulate it in order to follow a healthier dietary behavior and lose weight. Should not link the food and the reward, where the reward is preferred to be a trip or something material or anything else away from food. Exercise. Exercises and regularity, especially after meals, helps to lose weight more quickly, as it curbs appetite and regulates the body's biology during the day, so it is preferable to exercise at least once a day for half an hour or even regular exercise twice a week for a period of time. 2 hours straight. Behavior required before and during meals. Drinking water. It is always preferable to drink a glass of water or eat a plate of salad about 15 minutes before food, because this behavior helps to feel partial satiety and inhibits the open appetite, as it also reduces the amount of food eaten in one meal. Replace the spoon with a fork. Experts and doctors recommend eating with a fork and not a spoon, because that sock works to reduce the amount of food that enters the mouth in each bite, and with time the amount of food received by the ginseng in one meal decreases. Distance from fats and sugars. The proportion of artistic foods with fat and calories as well as sugars should be reduced as much as possible, and gradually and over time they are completely abandoned in meals or even in snacks that are among the 3 main meals. Breakfast is essential. Nutritionists and doctors always recommend eating breakfast with never neglected, with the need to be a full meal of nutrients, and can eat any kind of sugars, especially in the morning, with the need for a moderate lunch and a very light dinner. It should be noted that the previous system helped people lose from 3 kilos to 5 kilos per month. Be smarter than the eye. The eye sees food first and craves the self-food secondly. You have to manipulate the eye and mind and make small pieces of food look great in the dishes and during serving, such as cutting food and serving it in very small dishes and distributing it in the dish. Chewing. It is preferable to reduce the amount of food and modify the amount of food, where the chewing behavior can be followed slowly, because this gives a sense of satiety after a short time, and it is preferable not to eat another bite of food in the mouth until after swallowing the previous bite, to give the stomach a chance to absorb the amount of food you need only. Other behaviors. It is always necessary to regularize several minutes before eating the last bites, as this time the stomach needs in order to send slogans to the brain that they got the amount of food you need and no need for more food, as it should be up from the dining table immediately after the feeling of fullness, with the need not to sit more time so that the soul is not tempted to eat more food. Change behavior while shopping. It is always preferable to prepare a list of foods required only and suitable for the new dietary behavior, followed by the distance from foods that contain a lot of salt to avoid high blood pressure, as well as away from sugars and starches as much as possible. Replacing ready-made foods with fresh ones can be eaten, and the closer the diet is to nature, the better for the overall health of the body. Snack before shopping with the need to avoid feeling hungry before going shopping, because if you are hungry you may resort to buying excess foods full of fats, sugars, and sodium. Avoid buying food that is tempting to eat frequently, as it is preferable to have all the purchases of vegetables and fruits, especially those that are low in calories. Changing cooking behavior. Stay away from salt and use the alternative. It is preferable to use onions, garlic, herbs, sailors, lemons, vinegar, and natural flavors such as ginger and soy sauce instead of putting a lot of salt, because salt works to increase weight and high blood pressure, as these things give a distinctive flavor without salt. Stay away from butter and obesity. All these things give a great flavor, but they increase the proportion of cholesterol and diseases in the body, as they are time-dying, may lead arteries and blood vessels, and the best solution is to replace them with herbs and spices to get the same good flavor. Low-fat products. It is preferable to rely on milk, yogurt, and cheese that is low in fat or skim for good. 3. Use low-fat or lean milk products instead of high-fat products. Thank you for watching.
Benefits of cardamom. The benefits are many, greater than that of a food flavor. Most people imagine that cardamom is just a food flavoring, but cardamom has many benefits that we will get to know below. Cardamom has been known for its many medicinal benefits since ancient times, and it is not denied that it is a very important spice in food and has a very important nutritional value. We are here to learn about the health benefits of cardamom as well as its harms. The nutritional value of cardamom. Low in calories. 2 tablespoons contain 36 calories. It is rich in many nutrients, such as dietary fiber, important minerals, and anti-cancer compounds. Benefits of cardamom. 1. Fight against cancer. In a study published in 2013 in the Asian Pacific Journal of Cancer Prevention, cardamom was found to contain anti-cancer compounds. These compounds have the ability to kill cancer cells and prevent the growth of new ones. In a 2012 study, the results of which were published in the British Journal of Nutrition, it showed that cardamom regulates gene activity in melanoma cells, and reduces the activity of genes associated with the spread and growth of cancer. 2. Solving digestive problems. Cardamom contains a group of fibers and chemicals that are very beneficial for the digestive system, as they are. Helps treat intestinal cramps, bloating and stomach problems. And it helps in the activity of food movement through the intestine, which helps reduce the state of constipation and facilitate the process of excretion. And because it contains nutritional fibers, which enhance this property and contribute to softening the abscess. 3. Reducing cholesterol in the blood. Cardamom is rich in dietary fiber, which gives important properties of cardamom, because the fiber contributes significantly to reducing the level of harmful cholesterol in the body and increases the health of the heart and blood vessels, which leads to the prevention of strokes and stroke. 4. Weight reduction. Because cardamom contains many dietary fibers, this makes it a major role in increasing the process of losing weight, so every 2 tablespoons of cardamom contains 3.2 grams of dietary fiber, which covers approximately. Sorry, the video player failed to load. Error code, 101,102. 13% of women's daily need for fiber. 8% of men's fiber needs. This means an increase in the feeling of satiety and a feeling of fullness of the stomach after meals that enter the cardamom, and facilitate digestion and excretion. It is worth noting that cooking with cardamom contributes to increasing the desired benefit of the dietary fiber it contains. 5. Providing the body with iron and manganese. Cardamom is a very important source of iron and manganese, which are very important for the body. They, in turn, enter the metabolism process. Iron helps prevent anemia and provide oxygen to cells. Manganese is very important for maintaining healthy bones. Each 2 tablespoons of cardamom contains 1.62 mg of iron and 3.25 mg of manganese. 6. Treating nausea and vomiting. Eating cardamom helps fight uncomfortable symptoms, such as nausea and vomiting, especially that occur after surgery. Some research has indicated that mixing cardamom with ginger and some oils on the neck for half an hour after anesthesia for surgeries helps relieve side effects and some symptoms such as nausea and vomiting. 7. Improving mouth odor. Some studies have stated that cardamom has the ability to improve mouth odor, and this recipe has been used since ancient times, so chewing cardamom, after eating eliminates the unpleasant smell of the mouth. And chewing cardamom combats germs and bacteria that can cause tooth decay and problems. Therefore, gum manufacturers introduce cardamom, into the composition of mouth gum for the many benefits of oral health. Cardamom damage. Side effects. Cardamom is safe to use by mouth for most people, but there may be some special warnings for some people, such as pregnant and breastfeeding women. There are no adequate studies on the safe amount of consumption by these groups, and its side effects on them. Those who suffer from gallstones, eating cardamom, in large quantities may lead to stomachache and increase cramps.
Diamond exfoliation of the skin. Most people, especially women, hope to have fresh and radiant skin all the time, no matter how old they are, and that may only happen if this woman takes care of her skin and gives her more nutrition and also work to fix it first, among other things that help restore the skin to vitality and freshness. Exfoliation. We will learn about the benefits of diamond peeling of the skin as it works to get rid of the layers of dead skin completely, and get a fresh layer fresh and vibrant. In addition to that, this peeling helps to increase the percentage of collagen in the skin, a substance that helps fight wrinkles and lines that may appear on the skin as a result of some facial expressions. This type of exfoliation is one of the best types that give positive results immediately. In addition to not requiring any surgical intervention, it is easily done and any time a woman prepares for diamond peeling, including its benefits on the skin include. This exfoliation helps build the skin again and provide it with collagen to help moisturize the skin. It does not leave any negative effects on the skin, and if any effect appears it quickly disappears, unlike some other methods that may cause damage to the skin. It also treats skin damage, dryness, and leaves it glowing and fresh. Removes a whole layer of dead skin cells that may make the overall shape of the skin undesirable. This exfoliation also helps remove the effects of the pills, especially acne, which may be a barrier in some. Finally, diamond exfoliation removes wrinkles from the skin and any white lines that may appear on them. Diamond peeling damage to the skin. Diamond peeling is like any procedure performed to rebuild the skin, i.e. it also has some side effects that appear after the exfoliation is finished, but they are all easily controlled after following some prevention guidelines, including the skin is irritated and reddened, and you may also feel a slight burning sensation in the exfoliation area, but these symptoms will soon go away. The skin is dehydrated but not by a large percentage, i.e. it can be controlled by using some creams and moisturizers. Some of the symptoms of exposure to the skin may occur as soon as the diamond exfoliation is done, namely some of the infections that affect the skin, so it is recommended to stay away from the sun for up to a week. Tips for maintaining diamond peeling results. All diamond peel results are positive and appear as soon as the exfoliation is finished, but you should maintain these results and contribute to making the skin fresh all the time, so we will offer you a set of tips that may help prolong the life of the exfoliation. You should keep taking vitamin pills, as they provide the skin with the elements you need. You should overeat water because it's the main ingredient that leads to the freshness of the whole body and not just the skin. Make sure to use some products that are beneficial to the skin and that increase their hydration and increases collagen. Use sunscreens if permanently descending into the sun, and the skin should not be exposed directly to the sun without using this condom. Exercise may also contribute to the freshness and maintenance of the skin as it is after a longer diamond exfoliation. Eat more healthy vegetables and healthy food that protects your skin from damage. Thank you for watching. Food God created for us to enjoy eating in the form of different meals and made of fruits, vegetables and legumes, to provide your body with the vitamins needed to complete life normally. But what happens is that you always have two choices: eating harmful food, or eating the top 12 foods that protect against diseases so that you can live safely away from taking medications and undergo surgery after eating too much fat-filled food, harmful and industrial materials. While the top 12 food that is disease-free contains antioxidants and protects the body's cells from damage. Oatmeal, one of the most important foods that contain fiber, useful in reducing bad cholesterol from the blood. This is because it contains compounds that protect the body from diseases such as folic acid, caffeine acid, and can be eaten in several ways, and the best is to put a little milk skimmed on the right amount of oats and then put inside the microwave for several minutes, then add a spoonful of honey and some raspberries together to add sweetness to its taste. Artichoke, astral plant species and nutritious vegetables are of high value and a great source of fiber and minerals, and provides the body with antioxidants that reduce the incidence of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and protect the liver from diseases that can affect it. Broccoli vegetables. Broccoli is an important nutrient in the salad dish. It is low in calories, suitable for eating during a diet, to remove excess weight. In addition to it contains a high percentage of potassium mineral, magnesium and calcium, so it protects the nervous system from infection, and maintains on a regular blood pressure. Broccoli is known to be a food that enhances the functioning of the body's immune system and prevents it from infectious diseases, because it contains selenium and zinc. Red raspberry fruit. It has many benefits: dietary fiber, antioxidants, vitamin C, so it helps prevent and fight cancer and prevents heart disease. Dark chocolate. Compared to sweetened chocolate, dark chocolate is more beneficial than it is. It is full of minerals and antioxidants that protect against heart disease, and can raise the level of beneficial cholesterol, and prevent bad cholesterol from oxidizing, so take it regularly and in reasonable amounts of before high-pressure patients would maintain a constant pressure level. Fish. The famous advice in the world of healthy nutrition is to eat 2 servings of fish in 1 week, to get the body omega-3 in abundant quantity to maintain brain health, memory and protect nerves from damage, which is useful for the heart and arteries, in addition to improving the work of the joints of the body, and adjusting mood, which is a meal light that helps in weight loss. Eating fish oil by adding it to food or taking it as capsules contributes to the burning of harmful fats in the bone and muscle areas. Spinach vegetables. Spinach is a food that protects against heart disease and cancer, maintains healthy vision and contributes to the maintenance of brain cells, which are rich in vitamins, antioxidants, low-calorie intake, and strengthens the strength of the body muscles by increasing protein synthesis in the body. Fiber in spinach controls appetite, and also from vegetables that contain a large amount of vitamin A, which is beneficial to skin. Almond nuts. Almonds protect the liver from diseases, benefits heart health, gives salad a wonderful extra flavor. It contains vitamin E, and eating a small amount of it every day provides your body with maximum protection from many diseases that the body is exposed to over time. Cabbage vegetables generally contain chlorophyll, a useful substance that protects the body from cancer, in addition to the fact that cabbage contains large amounts of minerals, vitamins, fiber, and eat it raw or cooked, or boiled so that it does not lose its benefits but is easily absorbed by the body and works effectively when consumed constantly. It is useful to do this in a small amount of water, adding drops of lemon and not allowing its rising vapor to leak from the pot to maintain as much of its beneficial properties as possible. Yogurt. One of the best types of yogurt is low-fat or half-fat, because it can absorb more vitamin D and calcium, which helps build stronger muscles faster and protects the body from cancer, by eating 1 or 2 cans every day as a side snack, or with breakfast for its benefits. Beet. From red-colored vegetables, which is an appetizing color. Beetroot is a rich vegetable with a substance that promotes the formation of vitamin A in the body, and is full of antioxidants that protect against diseases of aging, preferably eating fresh beetroot as a side vegetable with salad, or cooking with other vegetables. Pumpkin fruit. Pumpkin or pumpkin from fruit, which is characterized by its ability to protect the immune system and fight colds, asthma, and stimulate the growth of cells of the body. It contains zinc, metal, vitamin G, and antioxidants. All benefits protect the body from diseases. It is one of the favorite foods to eat in winter in particular. Pumpkins contain low amounts of calories, so it's ideal when you're on a diet, giving a feeling of satiety and contributing to getting rid of excess weight. For additional tips for disease prevention. Putting the top 12 healthy food into your diet is not enough, but consider some tips that increase your body's protection and make it an impervious bulwark against infection and disease, including With the fast life we live, many people resort to eating hastily, which causes not to take sufficient benefit from the process of chewing food well, because that habit referred to helps to convert starch into sugar easy to digest, and good chewing protects the digestive system from diseases, and strengthens teeth, make them resistant to caries. 2. Stop hot tea or hot drinks in general and wait until they become lukewarm and then drink them directly. This is a healthy habit that prevents you from causing damage to the teeth and tongue, and protect the stomach from inhibition of enzymes, and therefore not to be exposed to indigestion, which results in stomach pain, and must the reference to the fact that very cold drinks have the same damage. 3. Drinking several glasses regularly and continuously from lukewarm water prevents you from getting kidney diseases, and drinking it early in the morning on an empty stomach helps to alert the kidneys and stomach and cleans it, and the kidneys then begin to secrete the bile juice beneficial for the health of the body, and eating from 2 to 3 liters per day gives you moist and healthy skin. 4. Getting enough rest at night to sleep for 6 to 8 hours helps relax the muscles of the body, nerves, gives you activity the next day and makes the body grow better, maintains the eye area from the infection of black halos, and enhances the ability of the body's immune system. Thank you for watching. Foods and drinks that enhance skin freshness. The skin is exposed daily to a quantity of dust and external factors that cause pores to become more pale and lacking in vitality, but you can rejuvenate your skin through foods and drinks that enhance the freshness of the skin and accentuate your beauty. The excessive use of cosmetics makes your skin in a state of always pale to look dull and turn off your beauty. Learn how to restore your skin's elegance to look energy, strength, and more self-confidence. The most important foods and beverages that enhance skin freshness. Salmon. For fresh skin, salmon, sardines and mackerel contain important fatty acids such as omega-3 acids, enhancing skin freshness and purity. Include salmon on your basic menu because it has many important nutrients, not only for the skin but for the whole body. Dark chocolate enhances skin freshness. Dark chocolate contains antioxidants that fight signs of aging and irritating skin lines. It also promotes blood circulation in the body, maintaining healthy skin and preventing wrinkles. Eating dark chocolate also protects the skin from sagging. Contributes to tightening the skin. Helps skin prevent scars and pimples. It is not possible for chocolate to inflame the skin and cause acne wrong, and doctors recommend taking it from time to time to maintain the health and vitality of the skin. You can also use chocolate as a face to keep your skin alive. Tomatoes bring beauty back to your skin. Contains many nutrients important for skin health, and contains a range of vitamins such as vitamin C, E, B1. Tomatoes reduce the secretion of skin oils and thus reduce the appearance of acne. Helps moisturize and keep the skin fresh. Reduces the appearance of signs of aging and wrinkles, and delays their appearance. Tomatoes contain vitamin C, which stimulates collagen production in the skin. Tomatoes help narrow skin pores. Eggs enhance the freshness of your skin. Eggs contain amino acids, protein, vitamins and nutrients that are important for skin health. Eggs strengthen skin tissues and contain collagen, which enhances skin's freshness and vitality. Reduces the presence of scars, grain traces, and treats wounds. Eggs help produce new skin cells. You can use eggs as your face by bringing 1 egg and a piece of cotton. Separate the whites from the yolks, and place the egg whites with a cotton piece on your face. Leave for 15 minutes and wash the face with normal water. Drinks that enhance skin freshness. Green tea. For skin freshness, eating a cup of green tea daily is very beneficial for the skin, protecting it from inflammation and redness, and protecting the skin from harmful sunlight. Green tea also protects the skin from free radicals and toxins that harm the skin, thanks to its antioxidant stake. Eating green tea daily will help you take care of your skin and freshness. Coffee gives you natural freshness. Coffee is harmful and many people are warned to drink coffee, but on the contrary, doctors have proven that black coffee helps keep your skin. Caffeine in coffee also helps regenerate skin cells. Coffee is characterized by antioxidants that fight the signs of aging. It also comes into many skincare products. Ginger tea. For fresh skin, ginger contains antioxidants and some vitamins that help moisturize and soften the skin. Reduces the appearance of scars in the skin. Ginger fights free radicals, which delays signs of aging and aging. Ginger helps produce collagen in the skin, keeping the skin cracked and preventing dryness. Chamomile tea contains antioxidants which helps moisturize and soothe the skin. It also reduces the appearance of acne by containing cleansing properties that protect the skin from bacteria. Thank YPU for watching.
Just how to select the very best foot massager machine? It is very tough to choose the most effective foot massager maker for plantar fasciitis as well as neuropathy, which will meet all requirements. That is why we have described some key points to pick the ideal one. With confidence, you will be able to pick the most effective one. Our feet are the most integral part of our body that sustains our fearlessness on day-to-day basis. So, we should offer relaxation or remainder after all-day activities. If you are incapable to keep the regularity of a gymnast and also your relative are not agree to work every night, an ideal foot massager will certainly be the best remedy for your requirements. However, this is very tough to pick the best one all of a sudden, which will meet your all demands. That is why we have actually explained some bottom lines to select the ideal one. Hopefully, you will be able to make the best decision before making a purchase. In the beginning, this is really essential to find out about the different massage therapy technologies. Shiatsu mode massage therapy. This is one of the very best massage therapy modes which started in the beginning in Japan. This is putting in stress process with the fingers on certain determining points of the body. Rubbing devices mimic the working innovations in the form of rotating balls moving and continuing strategic factors of the arch of the foot. Infrared heat feature. To utilize easily throughout the winter season, there is an infrared heating feature, which provides soothes and also relaxes your muscular tissues. Air compression function. This is one more great procedure, with its strong stress is worked to the body location and after that gradually launched. It is very handy to promote and also relax blood flow. Rolling process. This type of massage therapy performed making use of a roller as well as gentler than shiatsu, and suitable for beginning or beginner. The activity of rollers or balloons executed through this procedure flows from top to bottom along the area to be massaged and offer gives loosens up to the muscle mass. Hydro massage therapy process. This is a mixed massage therapy procedure with a foot bathroom. That is why integrates the advantages of spikes, rollers, or mats with the health of water as well as bubbles, commonly at a satisfying temperature. To guarantee the optimum minute of leisure, there are some even more requirements that require to think about. The setup options. This is really important to select the optimal strength to adjust your tool. Initially, this is often recommended to go with the lowest strength initially to gradually obtain made use of to the stress. There are numerous who value that the diverse features are complementary in order to find and satisfy the needs of each. This enables several people to make use of the exact same tool, and also this is a very good point. The dimension, though a lot of the tools are offered with suitable sizes for the huge majority people, but don't neglect to check the compatibility with your size for obtaining the most easy to use experience. Reduce using. The best chosen gadget should be ergonomic for a moment of relaxation at the top. That is why the control switches are conveniently available with the feet to ensure that you can alter the gadget setting quickly. Also, the gadget comes with push-button control. To clean up the device really easily, health fitness articles. This is very necessary to preserve the gadget with a very easy process. Start speech, end speech. Best guide to reflective essay composing. Reflective writing is an individualized way of composing service which is included to promote the various kinds of writing services to show the inspect and after that identify the best context of. Reflective writing is a customized way of writing service which is consisted of to promote the various kinds of composing services to reflect the scrutinize and then determine the best context of the theory. It is the function to help the enhancing understanding of the course material, assisting in the making of the links between the previous and another kind of shed lighting on the connection in between the theories in addition to the practice. Highlight the right choices of proof. Writing a paragraph to highlight the ideal options by comprehending the support of the evidence in the detailed way. There are different links that are utilized by the experts to begin writing the reflective essays through the right goal to discover the best options. Start speech, end speech, producing a base for the subsequent functions of composing offers at the right choice to comprehend the topics of innovative composing that does not have reliability through the ideal exemplification. Different qualities of creative composing languages. There are numerous attributes includes that are consisted of in the subjects of creative composing languages. When it is about contemplating any kind of subject, you need to write in the very first person that really indicates the individual experience, thought and views while composing the contexts. Experienced and expert dissertation writers are experts in their own topics and fields. Professionals include in the assignment writing services. There are many teachers, professors health physical fitness articles, and tutors dealing with the task composing service to compose the papers. Reflective writing service is one of the expert skills that consist of reflective writing languages. Reflective writing texts ought to be written in the first individual. This is the initial step for writing in the very first person. It is all subjective and the personal types to be enlisted from the official tone. Make the best method. The tone used in the reflective writing is extremely important and allows in making the ideal technique through the subjects. The connection in between the life experiences enables the text to produce the best reflection. Examining the conclusion of the text allows making the best method in the format. It needs to be evaluated and after that made a note of. Professional writers make unique presentations. The professional writers are highly anticipating creating a distinct presentation of the reviews and present in front of individuals. They divide the topic into the best parts where the reflective essays are rightly displayed with the essay management. The second column in the reflective essay includes the key experiences to point out the expert touch to the essays, hence streaming a better action. Online task authors. More exactly, the online task author recommends following the understanding the methods which are included in the much better sector. Finding the best task aid authors is the need of the hour. Students prefer taking expert help to prepare their projects to feel the pressure, which sounds much better in grades compared to the schools that are started due to rigid submission of the due dates. Intermittent fasting refers to eating strategies that alternate in between fasting and consuming durations. The objective is to systematically starve the body enough time to trigger fat loss. While research is still underway and the method might not appropriate for everyone, there is evidence that, when done properly, periodic fasting can help lose weight, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, prevent or manage diabetes, and improve brain's health. During a meal, carbohydrates in food are broken down into glucose. Glucose takes in through the intestinal tract wall into the bloodstream and is transferred to various organs, where it functions as the significant energy source. Excess glucose is kept for later use in the liver and fat, in the form of glycogen and fats. In between meals, when the body remains in the fasted state, the liver transforms glycogen back to glucose to keep providing the body with energy. Normally, an inactive person takes about 10 to 12 hours to consume the glycogen stores, although someone who works out may do so in much less time. As soon as the reserve of glycogen in the liver is diminished, the body uses energy stores in adipose tissues. This is when fats are broken down into totally free fatty acids, which are then converted into extra metabolic fuel in the liver. Hence, if the fasted state lasts long enough, the body burns fat for energy and loses that extra fat. Losing the additional fat is equated into a variety of associated health benefits. Insulin is the hormonal agent required for driving glucose into cells. Insulin level is managed to match the amount of glucose in the blood, that is, high after a meal and low between meals. Because insulin is secreted after each meal, consuming throughout the day keeps insulin levels high most of the time. Consistent high insulin levels may desensitize body tissues, triggering insulin insensitivity, the hallmark of prediabetes and diabetes type 2. Fasting assists keep insulin levels low, reducing diabetes dangers. Fasting likewise has beneficial result on the brain. It challenges the brain the same way physical or cognitive workout does. It promotes production of neurotrophic elements, which support the development and survival of nerve cells. Fasting, however, is not for everyone. Amongst those who must not attempt fasting are kids and teens, pregnant or breastfeeding women, people with eating conditions, diabetes type 1, advanced diabetes, or some other medical issues. People who are underweight or frail. Fasting can also be risky if exaggerated, or if not done properly. There are a number of approaches to periodic fasting, however the most convenient to attain is maybe the one that merely extends the usual nighttime fast. An everyday cycle of 16-hour quick followed by a 8-hour consuming window is generally sustainable. For intermittent fasting to be safe and efficient, it must be combined with well-balanced meals that offer excellent nutrition. It is essential to stay hydrated and understand your physical limits while fasting. The quick should be broken gradually. Overindulging after quickly, particularly of junk foods, must be avoided.
Recipes for authorities that raise IQ. Delicious salads are a delicious meal that can be a main meal that will spare you from eating and compensate the body with vitamins and benefits, or be a healthy side meal for the purpose of obtaining a certain benefit from it, such as recipes salads that raise IQ. They are salads that all contain ingredients that develop the mind and muscle the skin benefits when taken every day on a regular basis, so that the body absorbs more of its benefits every day. It has proteins and amino acids that improve the functioning of the mind and stimulate memory, helping children and adults to enjoy an open mind and a higher IQ. Benefits of eating salad. Before we address the recipes of IQ-raising authorities, we should know that eating salad is equivalent to a full meal of dietary supplements, and one of its most important benefits is 1. The main source of iron mineral for the body. The ratio of iron is approximately 75% of the blood hemoglobin, which is responsible for stimulating the functioning of the body and transporting oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. 2. Authorities raise the IQ and activate mental abilities, and one of the most important elements in the salad dish is tomatoes, where they contain a large amount of lycopene, which has a strong role in protecting the mind from excess ions in the body, in addition to maintaining brain cells and increasing immunity. And when adding red onions to salad supports the role of tomatoes in replenishing and promoting the health of cells that are already damaged, and maintaining onion intake increases the mental abilities of adults and children by a greater proportion. 3. Green salad protects the digestive system in terms of its ability to get rid of bacteria in the stomach of all kinds, and treats cases with constipation, where the salad dish contains cellulose in high percentages, and facilitates the movement of the intestines. It is an effective natural laxative to facilitate the process of output. 4. The authority treats anemia, which affects pregnant women, who suffer from food-related medical problems, and the lack of their body to the essential elements, which help the growth of the fetus in good health and maintain the health of the mother, and the regularity of the pregnant woman to eat the salad dish every day to protect her from anemia, in addition to providing vitamins and minerals to the body. 5. We also added that the salad dish provides the body with all vitamins and minerals, and helps in weight loss, so it is one of the most important meals recommended from the first day of the beginning of a healthy diet, where the person needs to help him lose weight, and not to fail in the performance of his daily tasks. The most delicious recipes for authorities that raise IQ. Avocado salad to raise IQ. Ingredients: a cup filled with chopped cherry tomatoes, 2 fresh avocado fruits, 1/4 cup of walnuts, 1 cup of olive oil, 1/4 cup lemon juice, 1 tablespoon vinegar, 1 teaspoon mustard, 4 cups chopped lettuce, 1 tablespoon salt, 1 teaspoon yogurt. Steps to prepare the authority. In a large bowl, cut each of the avocado fruit into 4 pieces, then into slices, then add the tomatoes and lettuce, then stir together. In another medium-sized bowl, the lemon juice blends with oil, vinegar, mustard, and also yogurt. Add the mixture to the vegetable bowl and mix all of them until the ingredients overlap, then put the final touch of the benefits of the nut to garnish. You can put the dish as a side meal for the whole family, or distribute it on more than one dish, and eat it throughout the day. Bean and onion salad. Power components: 1 kilogram boiled vegetable beans, medium red onion, 2 tablespoons honey, a pinch of salt and black pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons white vinegar. How to prepare: mix boiled beans with honey, vinegar and spices, and continue mixing quietly until the ingredients overlap. Peel the onion and then peel and cut into thin rings, then marinate alone with spices, then add to the salad, and stir. Place the beans and onions in a serving dish, eat directly, or store in the refrigerator. Pomegranate and watercress salad. Power components: 2 cups of chopped watercress, 1/2 cup of pomegranate seeds, 2 cloves fresh garlic, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper powder, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 3 tablespoons olive oil. How to prepare pomegranate salad: mash the garlic cloves, mix with pepper, salt and lemon juice, then stir together until you have a paste. Add olive oil slowly, and while this stirs the mixture, until the paste turns into a thick sauce. Place the pomegranate and watercress in a serving dish and stir until they intervene, then add the thick sauce, and stir again. Vegetable and nut salad to raise IQ components. 1 cup chopped arugula, medium onion, larrack, boiled potatoes, 1/2 cup of almonds, large carrots, 1 cup raisins, 1/4 cup of cashews, medium zucchini, skim yogurt, box lemon juice, 3 cloves garlic, crushed 2 tablespoons vinegar, a pinch of salt, black pepper and cumin, 1 teaspoon mayonnaise. How to prepare. Cut the boiled potatoes lightly into cubes, peel the carrots and zucchini, then cut into longitudinal slices and fry all in a little vegetable oil, then put them in a serving dish. Cut the onions after washing them into slices, then mix with watercress, grill both almonds, raisins and cashews over low heat, then add them to the serving dish as well. Stir the ingredients and season with the spices mentioned, and become ready to eat, and to get a meal develops the abilities of the mind, and the health of the body by regulating such dishes from useful salads. Healthy foods raise children's IQ. Omega-3, one of the best foods a child needs is those containing omega-3, which are found in high proportions: salmon, tuna, walnut nuts, avocado fruit. They are fats that are useful for the body and the brain specifically, and increase the flow of blood circulation, so it reaches faster into the brain, and increases the brain's ability to work. Milk and dairy products. 1 glass of milk, or a bottle of cream and a can of yogurt, gives the baby calcium that is beneficial to bones and teeth, giving him strength and ability to concentrate. Dark chocolate. It is a rich source of antioxidants, many vitamins, which increase the brain's ability and maintain health, stimulate memory, and the percentage recommended for taking it by children is 30 grams of chocolate per day. Foods that increase adult intelligence. IQ. Stimulate memory. Fresh tomatoes. One of the most important vegetables that increases the activity of mental health, and protects against Alzheimer's, by keeping brain cells from excess free electrolytes in the human body. Broccoli. Broccoli is a very useful type of hypothy in protecting the brain from toxins that pass through the blood. Fruit contains high levels of vitamin K. Spinach leaves. Eating spinach regularly or twice a week prevents mental deterioration that a person develops with age, and provides the body with strength, containing iron metal, and maintaining the mental strength that enables it to learn at an older age. Thank you for watching. The harms and benefits of powdered milk. Powdered milk has become one of the most widespread food, is hard without a house of it, and enters into a lot of food and foods, and it is characterized by easy storage and retention, does not need coolers or freeze to prevent it from corruption, and can be carried and moved in trips and travel easily. It is easy to prepare and does not require the equipment needed by bulk milk. But is powdered milk or powder good for human health, or is it harmful? Does it benefit children or not? What is powdered milk? Powdered milk is a natural beef milk, pasteurized and fresh, introduced in the processes of steaming and industrial condensation, and these processes have extracted water and fat from it, and made it in the form of powder. Can be prepared to be added to water with ease, and may serve hot or cold as desired, and may add to it some other flavors like cocoa, chocolate or tea. Nutritional value of powdered milk. Powdered milk contains vitamins A, B2, and B12, as well as powdered milk contains a high percentage of proteins like liquid milk, as well as high calcium minerals, iron minerals, manganese and magnesium, and powdered milk is a food rich in amino acids. It is important for the body and necessary for it, and also contains omega-3 fats. Because powdered milk has entered into industrial processes that have removed fat and some vitamins, its manufacturers are adding these vitamins and associated fats such as vitamin E, which needs fat to be found in order to benefit the body from it and its many benefits for health, body, adults and young people. Benefits of powdered milk. Powdered milk has many benefits, some of which are shown. Strengthening the immune system. Powdered milk helps strengthen the immune system, and increase the body's ability to cope with diseases and microbes, as powdered milk contains high levels of vitamin D, magnesium minerals, and iron, which help strengthen the body and increase body immunity. Bone strengthening. Powdered milk contains high calcium, which helps build bones, strengthen its cells, and helps prevent osteoporosis and reduces joint and spine pain. Useful for digestion. Powdered milk contains lactic acid, which helps facilitate digestion, helps protect the stomach from disturbances and protect the walls of the stomach from ulcers, and helps nutrients in it to speed up the body's absorption of nutrients, and regulate the movement of the small intestine. Preventing blood clots, dried milk contains phosphorus minerals, manganese, and vitamins A, D and B, which help liquefy blood and prevent its clotting in the body, thus reducing the chances of angina or heart attacks. Strengthening of vision, helps improve vision and vision ability, and lactose and amino acids in powdered milk help rebuild retinal cells and keep eye and corneal tissues from being damaged. Antioxidants, powdered milk contains high levels of antioxidants and amino acids that help prevent cancerous tumors and prevent the onset of genetic mutations in cells. Promoting growth, with its many elements and minerals, powdered milk helps promote growth in children, strengthen muscles and bones in them, prevent young people from arching the legs caused by osteoporosis, and help reduce the episodes of diarrhea that can affect children in the early years of their lives. Keep useful items for a long time. Powdered milk is characterized by liquid as it retains beneficial nutrients for long periods of up to 1 or a year and a half, unlike liquid milk, which is considered to be short-lived. Damage to powdered milk. Powdered milk contains lactose compounds, which may cause allergies to some people, which leads to poor digestion, colic and digestive problems. The proportion of antibodies in powdered milk is lower than liquid, which affects children's immunity, and reduces their ability to cope with diseases. It can cause digestive disorders such as constipation, bloating and gas. Contains a higher cholesterol content than liquid milk, which may lead to narrowing of the arteries and veins due to the deposition of cholesterol on their walls. Obesity causes more than liquid because it contains a high percentage of saturated fat, so when steaming the hiccup evaporates with water the associated fats. The manufacturers add artificial fat to it so that the body can benefit from the vitamins it contains. Some may not like its taste because it is different from liquid milk. Powdered milk for children. All mothers may not be able to breastfeed their children, due to the lack of milk in the mother, or because of certain diseases with which the mother cannot breastfeed, so there is no room except using powdered milk. Before using it to feed her child, the mother should consult a doctor to determine the appropriate type of baby and the quantity required for it. The water is boiled before putting the milk in it, then put a teaspoon of boiling water on the amount of milk allocated to the child, and fluctuate swells well until it becomes like a liquid dough, and then the rest of the boiling water is added, and fluctuates well, and after the cold milk is given to the infant, and what remains from milk after lactation is not used again, so that the baby's stomach is not affected by cold milk, which may be a lot of germs and microbes. Thank you for watching.
10 points that occur to your body. If you walk on a daily basis, the fantastic Greek doctor, Hippocrates once said, strolling is a guy's ideal medication. Well, he struck the nail precisely the head with that. 1. Strolling is totally cost-free. Easy needs a little initiative and also benefits not only your physical, yet also your psychological well-being. We will get involved in that, and also if you remain till the end of the video clip, you'll learn what the healthy formula is as well as just how it can help you out prominent prior to you order your tennis shoes and also navigate your stroll. Sign up for our network and activate post alerts to keep up with all of our updates. 10. Brain increasing effect. A research at the University of Kansas has disclosed how low influence cardio exercises like strolling avoid the very early onset of mental deterioration as well as reduce the danger of developing Alzheimer's illness. Over 35 million people around the world struggle with Alzheimer's, and unfortunately it's only becoming worse. Scientists anticipate that this number will double in the following 20 years. The bright side is that individuals that are physically energetic throughout their life are a lot less prone to this disease than those that have a more inactive way of living, which is since they have much more quantity in their hippocampus, the part of the mind responsible for spoken memory and also understanding. Plus, walking enhances your total psychological wellness by lowering stress as well as releasing endorphins. It stimulates not only the production of chemicals responsible for brain health and wellness, however additionally the development and also survival of neural capillary as well as cells. 9. Boosted eyesight. Unusual, appropriate, relocating your legs helps your eyes. Exactly how, in the heck, do they have anything to do with each other? Well, first, off-walking can assist deal with glaucoma by alleviating eye pressure. You see, glaucoma develops when too much liquid builds up in the eye. Increasing the pressure inside that pressure subsequently impacts the optic nerve, which causes visual problems. The Glaucoma Research Study Foundation advises walking as one of the best methods to lower the threat of establishing glaucoma as well as even eliminate its signs. If you think you're way also young to start stressing over glaucoma, you should know that strolling benefits vision generally. Both low and high intensity exercise enhances and also promotes the aesthetic cortex, that part of the brain that processes the pictures our eyes send out to it. So hop on the roadway to improve vision and also secure your eyes now from potential problems in the future. 8. For prevention of heart problem. You're possibly cognizant of the reality that running makes your heart stronger, but, according to the American Heart Association, walking is no less efficient than running when it concerns the prevention of heart illness and stroke. An everyday half-hour stroll assists avoid major problems like coronary cardiovascular disease, to name one, by lowering hypertension as well as cholesterol levels and also improving blood flow. 7. Boosted lung volume. Strolling is a cardiovascular exercise, which means that it enhances oxygen flow in the bloodstream and also assists remove toxins and also wastes. In short, it's terrific for your lungs because of far better high quality and also deeper breathing. Some symptoms associated with lung condition can show significant improvement. The anxiety and also medication that lung disease brings with it damage the body immune system of those dealing with it. We all know that hanging out outdoors is a terrific immunity booster. So why wouldn't you start walking daily? 6 advantages for the pancreatic. Think it or otherwise. Strolling for workout is a remarkably more effective means to stop diabetic issues than running, remains in a fight-it-out college research. Over a 6-month test period, a group of constant pedestrians showed a 6 times higher improvement in glucose tolerance or blood glucose absorption than a team of joggers. More efficient use of blood sugar level enables your pancreatic to produce less insulin, giving it a much-needed rest to collect strength. 5. Confirmed food digestion. Just half an hour of strolling every day not only reduces the threat of establishing colon cancer, however likewise boosts food digestion and controls bowel movements. Great information for those that experience chronic constipation. What's also much better, strolling helps the possibilities of enduring colon cancer cells also after it's already been diagnosed. This amazing reality was discovered in a research study of over 150,000 males and females, where activity levels were compared with a variety of those that obtained colon cancer cells and also died of it. 4. Toned muscles. Muscle mass tone and also weight loss is likewise entirely attainable through straightforward strolling. Actually, just 10,000 steps a day can be just as reliable as a full-on exercise at the fitness center, specifically if you include some intervals or uphill walking. Just bear in mind to use appropriate type, though, maintain your back straight, bend your joints at a 90 level angle, swing your arms and also maintain your hips, find your optimum pace, however do not burst out right into a jog. This kind of rate, strolling is low impact and also does not need any type of recovery time, which suggests no sore muscles to maintain you from going out as well as strolling the following day. Thumbs up if that seems like something your video game. For 3. Sturdier bones and also joints. Walking can supply more joint flexibility, protect against the loss of bone density and even minimize the risk of fractures. The joint inflammation structure suggests at least half an hour of modest strolling a day to minimize discomfort, tightness as well as inflammation in the joints. Structure. Solid bones will assist you protect against weakening of bones as well as decrease bone loss to pain in the back. Relief. Yet another disorder walking can heal is neck and back pain. This is a real lifesaver for those that experience neck and back pain throughout even more challenging high-impact exercises. Since it's a low-impact activity, it won't create even more pain or pain like running or a chai. Timber. Strolling contributes to far better blood flow within the back frameworks, pumping essential nutrient right into the soft tissues and improving stance and also flexibility, both of which are crucial for a healthy spine. As you stroll, you make your spine extra stable as well as strengthen the muscles that maintain your body upright, and with far better stance comes a couple of added inches to your height. Yes, my basketball career will ultimately take off. No, fine, I can fantasize, cannot. I want a calmer mind. If mind and body are attached like they say, then this factor is right. In your home on our list, the Journal of Psychological Study released the results of a research study on 50 people struggling with major anxiety. It revealed that walking 30 to 45 minutes a day 5 days a week improved their problems significantly if strolling, enhances depression symptoms in clients with MDD. Just think of exactly how easily it might help us handle just feeling down or exhausted. An additional team of scientists at Iowa State College worked with numerous university students, as well as most of us understand exactly how stress this lot as strolling transformed their state of mind for the better, even though no one cautioned them that it could do so, as well as a cheerful walk with a close friend or liked one will just enhance that pleased effect as well as boost your state of mind much more bonus. The in-shape formula. If you now cannot wait to get out there as well as walk your you know what off, hold on for a second, since you should not attempt to do way too much immediately. Bear in mind the in-shape formula. It stands for regularity, just how typically, strength exactly how quick, and also a time for how long when you want to level up change, one of those components at a time, frequency. If, for whatever factors, you cannot choose a stroll each and every single day, do it 3 to 5 times a week. If you can only handle a 5-minute stroll, start with that said, but do it frequently as well as slowly include additional minutes to it. Simply make it your regimen. That's what really matters. Strength 2 to 3 miles an hour is a great average strength. If that's too much for you, set your very own ideal rate. An excellent policy to keep in mind is that you must be able to speak while strolling. If you begin lacking breath as well as your heart beats like insane, you're going also fast time. 30 minutes a day need to be your goal. You can additionally count actions to inspire yourself to maintain going. A good total up to aim for is 6,000 actions a day. Once again, if that's way too much, you can arrive gradually and also start with what you can manage now, if you still don't really feel inspired enough to begin walking for your health and wellness. Attempt signing up with a class or discover a pal that also wouldn't mind getting the benefits of strolling. An additional idea can be to hire a personal trainer. The cash you need to pay them is a great motivation for some people. Do you assume walking deserves injecting? Or possibly you already do it as well as have success tales to share? We had actually love to hear about it in the comment section listed below. If this video clip has actually aided you out whatsoever, struck that like button and also send it to all your pals. Register for our channel if you have not done so yet. Stay with us on the bright side of life. You start speech, end speech. Just how to select the very best foot massager machine? It is very tough to choose the most effective foot massager maker for plantar fasciitis as well as neuropathy, which will meet our all requirements. That is why we have described some key points to pick the ideal one. With confidence, you will be able to pick the most effective one. Our feet are the most integral part of our body that sustains our fearlessness on day-to-day basis. So, we should offer relaxation or remainder after all-day activities. If you are incapable to keep the regularity of a gymnast and also your relative are not agree to work every night, an ideal foot massager will certainly be the best remedy for your requirements. However, this is very tough to pick the best one all of a sudden, which will meet your all demands. That is why we have actually explained some bottom lines to select the ideal one. Hopefully, you will be able to make the best decision before making a purchase. In the beginning, this is really essential to find out about the different massage therapy technologies. Shiatsu mode massage therapy. This is one of the very best massage therapy modes which started in the beginning in Japan. This is putting in stress process with the fingers on certain determining points of the body. Rubbing devices mimic the working innovations in the form of rotating balls moving and continuing strategic factors of the arch of the foot. Infrared heat feature. To utilize easily throughout the winter season, there is an infrared heating feature, which provides soothes and also relaxes your muscular tissues. Air compression function. This is one more great procedure, with its strong stress is worked to the body location and after that gradually launched. It is very handy to promote and also relax blood flow. Rolling process. This type of massage therapy performed making use of a roller as well as gentler than shiatsu, and suitable for beginning or beginner. The activity of rollers or balloons executed through this procedure flows from top to bottom along the area to be massaged and offered gives loosens up to the muscle mass. Hydro massage therapy process. This is a mixed massage therapy procedure with a foot bathroom. That is why integrates the advantages of spikes, rollers, or mats with the health of water as well as bubbles, commonly at a satisfying temperature. To guarantee the optimum minute of leisure, there are some even more requirements that require to think about. The setup options. This is really important to select the optimal strength to adjust your tool. Initially, This is often recommended to go with the lowest strength initially to gradually obtain made use up to the stress. There are numerous who value that the diverse features are complementary in order to finally satisfy the needs of each. This enables several people to make use of the exact same tool, and also this is a very good point. The dimension, though a lot of the tools are offered with suitable sizes for the huge majority people, but don't neglect to check the compatibility with your size for obtaining the most easy to use experience. Reduce using. The best chosen gadget should be ergonomic for a moment of relaxation at the top. That is why the control switches are conveniently available with the feet to ensure that you can alter the gadget setting quickly. Also, the gadget comes with push-button control. To clean up the device really easily, health fitness articles, this is very necessary to preserve the gadget with a very easy process. Start speech, end speech. Best guide to reflective essay composing. Reflective writing is an individualized way of composing service which is included to promote the various kinds of writing services to show the inspect and after that identify the best context of. Reflective writing is a customized way of writing service which is consisted of to promote the various kinds of composing services to reflect the scrutinize and then determine the best context of the theory. It is the function to help the enhancing understanding of the course material, assisting in the making of the links between the previous and another kind of shed lighting on the connection in between the theories in addition to the practice. Highlight the right choices of proof. Writing a paragraph to highlight the ideal options by comprehending the support of the evidence in the detailed way. There are different links that are utilized by the experts to begin writing the reflective essays through the right goal to discover the best options. Start speech, end speech, producing a base for the subsequent functions of composing offers at the right choice to comprehend the topics of innovative composing that does not have reliability through the ideal exemplification. Different qualities of creative composing languages. There are numerous attributes includes that are consisted of in the subjects of creative composing languages. When it is about contemplating any kind of subject, you need to write in the very first person that really indicates the individual experience, thought and views while composing the contexts. Experienced and expert dissertation writers are experts in their own topics and fields. Professionals include in the assignment writing services. There are many teachers, professors, health physical fitness articles, and tutors dealing with the task composing service to compose the papers. Reflective writing service is one of the expert skills that consist of reflective writing languages. Reflective writing texts ought to be written in the first individual. This is the initial step for writing in the very first person. It is all subjective and the personal types to be enlisted from the official tone. Make the best method. The tone used in the reflective writing is extremely important and allows in making the ideal technique through the subjects. The connection in between the life experiences enables the text to produce the best reflection. Examining the conclusion of the text allows making the best method in the format. It needs to be evaluated and after that made a note of. Professional writers make unique presentations. The professional writers are highly anticipating creating a distinct presentation of the reviews and present in front of individuals. They divide the topic into the best parts where the reflective essays are rightly displayed with the essay management. The second column in the reflective essay includes the key experiences to point out the expert touch to the essays, hence streaming a better action. Online task authors. More exactly, the online task author recommends following the understanding the methods which are included in the much better sector. Finding the best task aid authors is the need of the hour. Students prefer taking expert help to prepare their projects to feel the pressure, which sounds much better in grades compared to the schools that are started due to rigid submission of the due dates. Intermittent fasting refers to eating strategies that alternate in between fasting and consuming durations. The objective is to systematically starve the body enough time to trigger fat loss. While research is still underway and the method might not appropriate for everyone, there is evidence that, when done properly, periodic fasting can help lose weight, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, prevent or manage diabetes, and improve brain's health. During a meal, carbohydrates in food are broken down into glucose. Glucose takes in through the intestinal tract wall into the bloodstream and is transferred to various organs, where it functions as the significant energy source. Excess glucose is kept for later use in the liver and fat, in the form of glycogen and fats. In between meals, when the body remains in the fasted state, The liver transforms glycogen back to glucose to keep providing the body with energy. Normally, an inactive person takes about 10 to 12 hours to consume the glycogen stores, although someone who works out may do so in much less time. As soon as the reserve of glycogen in the liver is diminished, the body uses energy stores in adipose tissues. This is when fats are broken down into totally free fatty acids, which are then converted into extra metabolic fuel in the liver. Hence, if the fasted state lasts long enough, the body burns fat for energy and loses that extra fat. Losing the additional fat is equated into a variety of associated health benefits. Insulin is the hormonal agent required for driving glucose into cells. Insulin level is managed to match the amount of glucose in the blood, that is, high after a meal and low between meals. Because insulin is secreted after each meal, consuming throughout the day keeps insulin levels high most of the time. Consistent high insulin levels may desensitize body tissues, triggering insulin insensitivity, the hallmark of prediabetes and diabetes type 2. Fasting assists keep insulin levels low, reducing diabetes dangers. Fasting likewise has beneficial result on the brain. It challenges the brain the same way physical or cognitive workout does. It promotes production of neurotrophic elements, which support the development and survival of nerve cells. Fasting, however, is not for everyone. Amongst those who must not attempt fasting are kids and teens, pregnant or breastfeeding women, people with eating conditions, diabetes type 1, advanced diabetes, or some other medical issues. People who are underweight or frail. Fasting can also be risky if exaggerated, or if not done properly. There are a number of approaches to periodic fasting, however the most convenient to attain is maybe the one that merely extends the usual nighttime fast. An everyday cycle of 16-hour quick followed by a 8-hour consuming window is generally sustainable. For intermittent fasting to be safe and efficient, it must be combined with well-balanced meals that offer excellent nutrition. It is essential to stay hydrated, and understand your physical limits while fasting. The quick should be broken gradually. Overindulging after quickly, particularly of junk foods, must be avoided.